Hello, and welcome to the halfway point of Season 12 of Go Battle League. That's right, we are halfway there. Certainly living on a prayer. But yeah, we've made it. Took a bit of a stream related break to Go Battle League these past couple of weeks. Mostly because I didn't quite have enough in me to make enough teams to make proper streams of the previous cups, and especially for Ultra League a little bit. Master League definitely lacking Pokemon to have for content in that department. Needless to say, we did do a couple of battles in each of the previous cups, or we did a little bit in Master League Premier Classic, a little bit in Evolution Cup. I don't even think I did Weather Cup. We did a little bit of Weather Cup too. Eventually going on our YouTube channel sometime in hopefully the near future. So be on the lookout for that. You can definitely subscribe for that one. But those will be VODs of the previous one. Battles. For now, we are going to be doing a little bit of everything today. Or basically, since we started a little bit on a late note, we're going to be starting out with one match in Great League, one match in Ultra, and one in Master. And if we are feeling up to it and we still have enough time, we'll do, I think, one more battle in both Ultra League and Great League. Sorry, Master League gets the short end of the stick because, again, I'm nowhere near prepared for even dealing with that right now with a single team. So, but you know, since the 3 leagues are here, we should do at least one in each. So since we are running a little bit shorter on time, let's go ahead and waste no more time here, and let's go ahead and jump right into the basic rewards right after just a quick status of where we are at in the rankings. We are currently at rank 16. We got a cool 65 wins out of 105 battles, so I'm assuming that has to be somewhere around either 60% roughly or really high 50s. I don't know. But, you know, hopefully we'll be able to keep a good positive win-loss as we go through this. But, I mean, really there's only one way to find out. So jump into the basic rewards. Start things off on the shallow end of the spectrum in the 1500 CP range in Great League, where we'll be starting out with the ever reliable Dunsparce. I don't know if it's fully reliable, but you know, it's gained itself a little bit higher in the meta rankings thanks to its inclusion with Rollout. Also rocking Rock Slide and Dro Run, I believe. In the middle, we have the ever meta presence Trevenant, rocking Shadow Claw. Yes, I believe it's Shadow Claw, as well as Bullet Seed, and not Bullet Seed. What am I talking about? Seed Bomb and Shadow Ball. There we go. And finally, we'll be closing out with an Azumarill, rocking Bubbles, as well as Play Rough and Ice Beam. Hopefully I got all that right. We will find out in just a moment as we look for our first match, which we have found. And our first match is going to be up against Yadil 0411. Alright, Yadil, what do you got? First round is going to be up against an Altaria. So I'll take that. Dragon Breath is definitely going to be doing a number to us, that is for certain. But we do have the ever tried and true tactic of throwing as many rocks as we can their way. Just gonna slide these rocks towards them. There we go. Got a decent amount of damage in. Fortunately, Dunsparce does have itself quite a decent amount of bulk, so hanging in there. I'm going to try and tank out this first attack. I'm assuming, yep, it is Sky Attack. Does get us well into the yellow, but it is what it is. With that, they're going to be switching out for a Shiny Flex. Shiny Flex Galarian Stunfisk, into which case I am going to go ahead and switch out for my Trevenant, who should be able to tank out any of the charge moves that it throws our way. Pretty certain. In the meantime, we can go ahead and throw as many seeds their way, I guess. Alright, well, in any event, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this first one. I think we're resistant to ground. I could be wrong. We're not as resistant to rocks, unfortunately, but you know, it's the deal. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and chuck a couple more seeds their way. Bomb them. He might have taken on a shield there. I'm not 100% sure. Nonetheless, though, we'll go ahead and use up our shield here. Just keep my Trevenant alive for just a little bit longer. Ooh, and they switched in just in the nick of time to bring back the Altaria, into which case that one I'm pretty sure is going to be able to successfully eat this seed bomb there. Into which case I am going to come back stronger than ever with my Dunsparce. Now we'll go ahead and shield. I want to keep my Dunsparce alive as long as I possibly can. Thank you very much. And with that, let's go ahead and chuck a couple more rocks their way. Either clear out the Altaria or clear out the shield. Either way, good for us. Cleared out the Altaria. I'll take that. And with that, ooh, the next mon is going to be Nidoqueen. Okay. So with that, we're going to bring back Trevenant. Trevenant is going to eat this next attack. I think we might be able to take neutral damage from Poison Fang. Yeah, we'll take... Oof. Still quite a decent amount of damage there, though. And unfortunately, I think Poison Fang is going to do quite a number on my Azumarill. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to handle enough of it to take out the shield and eventually take out the Nidoqueen. It's going to be a little bit of a rough one, though. Not gonna lie, because we just got to the ice attack, or the ice attack, ice beam. Cannot talk today. And that way we got rid of the shield, into which case we will hope for the best, but I think this Poison Fang is gonna get us deep enough to the red where we're not gonna get to another ice beam, unfortunately. So, yeah, I'll actually finish this off right then and there, so RIPs, not a particularly great start to our day, but nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so unfortunately, starting off today with a loss, but we do still have 4 matches in the Great League. Or at least 4 matches left in the Great League, at least in this set. And we'll see how we do in our second match against Poke Rager. Alright, where's your Rage? There's your Rage. First matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Machamp, into which case I want to swap out for an Azumarill. I'm assuming they're going to go for the tried and true throw more rocks at us. Oh nope, they're going for the cross chop. Okay. It appears that they have not noticed that my Mon has switched into an Azumarill. Which is fine. In the meantime, though, we'll go ahead and chuck an Ice Beam their way. We actually do manage to take out the shield on that one, so I'll take that. In this case, I am going to try and tank this out. I will give him major props of his Brave Bird. Nope, there is going to be Flame Charge. Doesn't do too much damage to us, but does give their Talonflame an attack boost, which is a tad bit concerning. Not gonna lie. But it's okay. We'll go ahead and fire another Ice Beam their way. Ooh, we're able to do some pretty nice neutral damage there. With that, I am actually going to go ahead and shield out this one. If whether Flame Charge or not Sky Attack, Brave Bird, it probably would have done pretty nasty damage to my Azumarill. So we might have tanked out Flame Charge, but I don't know. We're kind of deep in the red as it is. I'd rather not chance it as much as I possibly can. In the meantime, though, Machamp has returned to the field, which is we'll go ahead and chuck a Play Rough their way, take out their shield, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Trevenant. And apparently, the arrival of Trevenant has decided to break my game into oblivion. Up there we go. Up they're alive too. Okay, good. We're all alive here. We're all good. With that, we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. It's going to be Rock Slide. Oof, definitely did pack a punch right there. Not gonna lie. Oof. Next mon they're dealing out is Swampert. Seed Bomb probably would have done some pretty good 4 times damage there, but we opted for the We opted for the Shadow Ball, which I'm not complaining either. I was able to do a good amount of damage there. And with that, we'll just go ahead and chuck a Seed Bomb their way. Just get them right on out of here. And we'll go ahead and Shadow Claw their Machamp out of here as well. Secure ourselves our first victory of the night. GG's. GG's all around. A lot of words were spoken in the past few minutes. I'm not even 100% sure I was even really paying attention to the match at that point. Just trying to recap everything that I saw. Well, in any event, we are currently 1 win, 1 loss for the night. So let's see if we can tip the scales in our favors with match number 3. As soon as that gets found. Try to grab water while I'm waiting. Oh, just kidding. Battle's about to start. Match number 3 is going to be up against Dwangben 2020. What a year. Dwangben, what do you got? First matchup is going to be against a Shiny Flex Nidoqueen. I dig that. I dig that. And with that, our fast attack is not going to be doing all too much, but we do have Drill Run on our side. So let's see if they're expecting the Drill Run. They are not. They are not aware of the Drill Run. Alrighty, alrighty. With that, considering my other two are, well, they rather not deal with the poison moves from Nidoqueen, but I'm assuming they can both handle Nidoqueen pretty well at this state. I'm comfortable. I was comfortable with leaving Dunsparce to tank that. Fortunately, it was Poison Fang, so didn't have to worry all too much there. And with that though, we do manage to take out their first shield. They will be taking out my Pokemon here. Actually, no. Now I'm gonna save them for one more round. Keep the Dunsparce alive. Oh, just kidding. They've decided to double the Poison Fang. It's probably good. Probably would have lost that shield regardless, so I guess I'll take that. In the meantime, though, I'll go ahead and switch in for Lieutenant. With that, just in case there's a Poison Fang in our near future, I'd rather not take that if I can help it. So we'll go ahead and chuck a Seed Bomb their way, clear out the Shiny Nidoqueen, and behind door number 2 is going to be a Shadow Granbull. Oh, buddy. Bringing in all the DPS today. Alright. Ooh, with that, I've heard they've switched out for something. What have they switched out to? They have switched out for Surfetched. Oh, this just got interesting. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and shield out here. It's gonna be Leaf Blade. Definitely do not want to tank that. We are able to get to Play Rough. Hopefully this is enough to one-shot the Surfetched right on out of here. See how bulky Surfetched is here. Fortunately, we are indeed able to take out the Surfetched there. Unfortunately, they do take out my Azumarill there, and they did have enough for a charge move, so while we are coming close, unfortunately, they are going to be sealing the deal here and clutching the win. Never underestimate the power of Shadow Granbull. But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so right now we are back in the negative. We are back in the underdog status. We got 1 win, 2 losses. I'm starting to develop an accent over here all of a sudden. Sorry. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can balance it back out with match number 4, which is going to be up against Rompeortskis. Rompeortskis? Alright, well anyway, Rom, let's see what you got. First match we're going to be up against a Cresselia. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so it's definitely going to be a battle of attrition with the level of bulk that Cresselia normally has. That is for certain. In the meantime, though, we'll just go ahead and try and chuck as many rocks as we can towards Cresselia's way. And we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. I'm assuming it's going to be Moonblast? Nope, it's going to be Grass Knot. Okay. Well, fortunately for us, we are able to handle that, so we're okay for now. In the meantime, we'll go ahead and chuck more rocks at it, get them right into the yellow, but I'm assuming we're going to be falling behind. Yep. We ourselves are now well within the yellow. Gonna go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. It's gonna be Grass Knot once again. Gets us well into the red. A little bit concerning, not gonna lie, but it's okay. And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and chuck out another rock slide their way, get them well into the red, and I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch out for my Trevenant. With that, I have faith. Oh, it's gonna be Moonblast. The regret is real. Ooh, and they're coming in high with the Umbreon. It's an Umbreon rocking Feint Attack, which is rather interesting, but I'll take it. Alright, with that, the only real strategy we can do here is throw more Seed Bombs at it. So go ahead and do that. Go ahead and chuck another one their way. Get them well into the yellow, in which case I will now switch out for my Azumarill. I'm assuming they're probably going to be trying to chuck Last Resort or Psychic. Either way, we should be able to tank out the first one. Is Last Resort. Oh, we are perfectly fine here. Alright, probably should have gone for the Ice Beam first, if I had to be completely honest, but oh no, Play Rough was apparently the right call, so I guess I'll take that. Alright, with that. Ooh, interesting. Alright, so we do actually manage to clear out the Cresselia. We do have enough for a drill run, so we might as well fire that off, clear off one of their shields, at the very least. And with that, we're going to want to shield out here. We do have enough for an Ice Beam, but I don't think we have enough to get to another, unfortunately. Ooh, and they're actually going to be taking out both of my shields here. So, well, I like to believe we tried to put up a good fight. Unfortunately, it looks like we may be taking another L here. And unfortunately, starting things off in a negative win-loss. You know, miracles happen. Let's see if we can make it happen here today. Nope, not today. Not today, unfortunately. Nonetheless, GG's all around. And with that, unfortunately, we are starting out with a negative win-loss with 1 win, 3 losses. But we have one final match in us. We might as well see if we can, at the very least, not tie things up. We can end tonight, bookend it with a win. You know, soften the blow a little bit with 2 wins out of 5. All depends as we go into our final match, which decided to error out. Just kidding, we're in the match. I'm so lost right now. Well, in any event, the first roundup is going to be up against a Swampert. We'll go ahead and try and get some neutral damage going with a Drill Run. Get some good neutral damage going, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and switch out for my Azumarill. Could be possible that they've already read this and is planning to hit me hard with an Earthquake. Ooh, they're going to hit me harder with a Sludge Wave. Okay, that was not particularly ideal for me. You know, is what it is. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and fire off an Ice Beam their way. At the very least, we should be able to do some pretty good damage, I guess. I think they're just gonna farm my Azumarill away there. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Trevenant. I will go ahead and shield out this attack, and probably the next one as well, because I do not want to take on Sludge Bomb. Thank you very much. Or actually, we should be able to take neutral damage. Nah, I'm not gonna try and take it. Sorry. Playing it a little extra cautious in this one, mostly because I'd rather not tank it if I don't have to. And with that, we got through the Venusaur. Next one is going to be a Vigoroth. With that, I'm assuming most likely we're going to be seeing most likely body slams. I think body slams and bulldoze, I think, are going to be our ever-present threat to deal with. I'm gonna guess bulldoze is in our future. Yep, there it is. Gets us well into the yellow. Alright, fortunately, I am resistant to their counter. Unfortunately, I am... what do you call it? Alright, let's go ahead and switch. Bring you back. We brought back Dunsparce. They brought back Swampert. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit your Swampert with a drill run. Get some good old-fashioned neutral damage going. And with that, I'm assuming we're going to be seeing a Hydro Cannon in our near future. Yep. Ooh, gets us well into the yellow. Alright, waste no time here. Let's go ahead and fire off that drill run. Just in case. Finish off the Swampert before it could really do some serious damage. Ooh, unfortunately, we are not able to get to the drill run before. And I think this bulldoze is actually going to be finishing us off here. So unfortunately, we did not play that particularly well. So unfortunately, we are starting out with a 1-4. Wow. I am rusty. Nah. We just got outplayed. I'm just going to leave it at that. We just got outplayed. Nonetheless, GG's all around. And, you know, at the very least, we are able to claim ourselves, you know, a Stardust bonus. So I'll take that. And we are still in the rank portion, so it's not, you know, we don't physically see the rating go down. I mean, you can kind of feel it go down. No. But, you know, we still make progress, even though, you know, it's only one. So we are now currently halfway to rank 17, and we got a cool 2310 Stardust as well. So... and not a particularly great start to the night, but we do still at least get one win out of that, and, you know, start the night with a 1-4. Take with that what you will. So yeah, again, not a particularly great start to our night, but, you know, maybe we'll find ourselves with better luck as we up the CP limit a little bit, you know, tread into deeper waters, as I apparently tend to say now whenever I go into the later leagues. And try our hand at the 2500 CP limit as we jump into basic rewards, jump into Ultra League, and this time around we're going to be starting out with everyone's favorite, Alter Giratina, who is getting a nuke move later on. It's a fairly expensive nuke move, but nuke move nonetheless. So we have Alter Gina up at the front right now. This one is only rocking Shadow Claw and Dragon Claw, so it's only bringing out the claws in this match. In the middle we have the ultra meta present from last season, but still meta relevant this season, Walrein, hanging out in the middle with Powder Snow as well as Icicle Spear and Earthquake. And closing things out, we have a brand new addition to our team. However, it has maintained itself as a meta staple for as long as I can remember, honestly. We have Escavalier rocking Counter, as well as, I believe, Mega Horn and Drill Run. So we shall see how Escavalier fares with this team as we jump into our first match. Probably should have grabbed water before I did that. There we go. Alright, so first match is going to be up against Kosar 10,000. Alright, Kosar, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Granbull. I'm going to go ahead and nope on out of there and bring in the Walrein. It does appear that we are currently experiencing some weak connections, so hopefully that doesn't that doesn't affect us or our opponent too much. Hopefully, fingers crossed. In any event, they go ahead and switch out from Grand Bull to Hariyama. I will admit that's a new one. I was not expecting Hariyama, of all things, to make an appearance today. But here we are. Hariyama's going to go ahead and counter its way through my Walrein, but not before we get to one final Icicle Spear. So I think we'll be able to, at the very least, leave off with a decent amount of damage on... or take out both of their shields. I'll take that too. Alright, with that, we're going to come back with the Giratina. I'm admittedly not 100% sure what moves Hariyama even knows, so I'm going to go ahead and shield out this first one. It's going to be close combat. We probably could tank that pretty well. In fact, I'm assuming this next one's going to be close combat as well, so it's a good chance to test if we are able to tank that. And we are able to tank that very, very well. With that, we'll go ahead and get a little bit of farming going, you know? Get a little bit of that farming action going. Alright, with that, Grand Bull has returned. We'll go ahead and fire for Dragon Claw. It doesn't really do all too much, but, you know, just a little goodbye present for Grand Bull there. In the meantime, we have brought out Escavalier. They have decided to switch out from Grand Bull to Nidoqueen. Fortunately, Escavalier does come packed with a Drill Run in its arsenal, so definitely capitalize on that while we're here. With that, we can actually fire off another Drill Run, get that Nidoqueen right off the field, and with that, the only thing we have left to deal with is the remainder of the Grand Bull. And with that, I am going to go ahead and shield out this next attack. It's going to be close combat. The Escavalier definitely is not able to handle that as well as Giratina, I'm assuming. But with that, we should be able to fire off one final Drill Run. Again, we are actually able to clear out the Grand Bull and secure ourselves our first win of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so far we are off to a good start in Ultra League, starting out with a win for our first battle. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a win streak going with this team as we look for, or as we are about to start, our second match, which is going to be up against Homero Sinsin 9. Alright, Homero, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a Giratina. I'm assuming this is not going to be the last time that we have come across this kind of matchup. It does appear that they do have more power in their fast attack with Dragon Breath, but I do have faster energy generation with Shadow Claw, so I can at least count on that. In the meantime, we should be able to tank out at least one, either Dragon Claw or Shadow Sneak. So the Dragon Claw gets us into the yellow, but we should be able to survive through at least one or two more Dragon Claws, I'm hoping. That, we'll go ahead and fire that off, get them well into the yellow, and with that, I'm actually going to let my Giratina bite the dust. RIP, buddy, you have served well. But with that, we'll go ahead and switch out for my Walrein here, who is now going to be face-to-face against a Swampert. Okay. Alright, with that, we are actually able to clear out both of their shields there, so that's nice. With that, I am actually going to go ahead and try and tank out this next one. I'm assuming, judging by how quick that was, it's going to be Hydro Cannon. It is. Alright, with that, we're going to go ahead and fire off another Icicle Spear their way. Assuming should be able to do some decent neutral damage. Okay, well, get some well into the yellow, so I guess I'll take that. I think we can tank out one more Hydro Cannon. Alright, with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and switch out for my Escavalier. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and use up my first shield here because I'm not 100% sure if Escavalier can tank out Hydra Cannon as well as its Walrus brethren there. With that, we'll go ahead and fire off a drill on their way, clear out the Swampert, and with that, we are now face to face with a Togekiss. Oh, buddy, okay. Well, I know Drill Run's not going to be of much help. Mega Horn's not going to be of much help either, but it does benefit from Stab, so we at least got that going for us. Yeah. And with that, let's go ahead and see if we can get to one more. Now I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it for later. Keep the Walrein alive. That's the dream right there. And in the meantime, let's waste no time here because I'm pretty sure Charm would eat away at my Walrein like there's no tomorrow. And let's go ahead and clear out the Togekiss, in which case they have returned with altered form Giratina. Fortunately, we do have the shield to account for the Dragon Claw. Hopefully, they did not save up enough energy to do two. Doesn't look like they did. But with that, just to make sure we seal the deal, let's go ahead and fire off one final Icicle Spear. Clear out the Giratina. Secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so with that, we have doubled our wins from last time. Haha. It always surprises me whenever I do better in like Ultra or even Master League when it comes in comparison to Great League. In my defense, Great League is a very... While the CP limit is lower, because of that the barrier entry is lower and the variety grows. I guess I'll use that as my excuse, you know. The meta is wider, so it's harder to account for everything. Sure, let's go with that. But anyway, contemplating what's going on with Great League aside, right now we are currently holding up pretty well in Ultra League. We got 2 wins out of the 2 battles that we've done. Let's see if we can... Excuse me. Let's see if we can go 3 for 3 as we go into our next match, which is going to be up against Dreadhead 24. Alright, Dreadhead, what do you got? First roundup is going to be up against a Walrein. So I am going to go ahead and nope right on out of there and switch in for my Escavala. Alright, with that, they're going to be switching in for their own Giratina. Giratina is going to be able to eat up a lot of my fast attack, but we should be able to get some good neutral damage in with the Drill Run. I think there's no real point in... Sorry. There's no real point in firing off Mega Horn because I think Giratina resists that, so we'll go ahead and ignore that for now. In the meantime, Escavalier is looking a little bit damaged, but should be able to tank out, I'm assuming, 1 Shadow Sneak? Yeah. As to whether or not I can do 2, that's a completely different question. But with that, we do actually manage to clear out one of their shields, so I will take that. And with that, we're going to come back in with the Giratina. I am actually going to try and tank out their... I'm assuming it's going to be Shadow Sneak again. It is. Into which case, we should be able to... Yep, we are able to clear out their Giratina. And now they're coming back with the Walrein. Gonna be firing off those Icicle Spears like there's no tomorrow. Let's go ahead and see if I can at least tank out 1. Kind of. Not really, but you know, we're still kicking. And then let's go ahead and get some neutral damage going with Dragon Claw. In fact, we can actually fire off another Dragon Claw here because I'm assuming they're trying to charge up as much energy as they can. And with that, we actually do manage to clear out the second shield there, so I'll take that. And with that, let's let's try bring you back. Ooh, we got a little bit of damage in, but not much beyond that, unfortunately. And with that, we're just gonna go ahead and start chucking up shields, just in case they're going for the kill with the earthquake. They are indeed going for the kill with the earthquake. And with that, let's go ahead and fire off an icicle sphere. It's not going to do much damage, but I don't think we need that much damage. Okay, maybe we need a little bit more damage than that. With that, we'll try to tank it out. They have been building up a lot of energy, but I'm not sure if it's enough for another earthquake. It is not. So fortunately, we actually do have an opportunity to build ourselves up a decent amount more energy. Alright, well, I'm assuming this is going to be one final Hail Mary icicle spear heading our way. Yep. We were able to tank that out perfectly fine. And with that, the final mon to deal with is going to be Rose Raid, who is packing quite a punch with, I'm assuming, his Bullet Seed, but fortunately for us, we were able to pack a punch ourselves with Icicle Spear times 2. Alright, cutting it a little close there, but we do manage to secure a victory on this one. GG's. GG's all around. Alright, so at the very least, we're going to be ending this set on a positive. We got 3 wins out of 3. So no matter what, we got 3 out of 5 at the minimum. But we still got 2 matches left in us. Let's go ahead and see if we can bump it up to 4 wins out of 4 as we go into our next match. Alright, and that next match is going to be up against KMG MV3. Alright, KMG, what do you got? First roundup is going to be up against a Swampert. Alright, so with that, for the most part, it's just keeping an eye out for Earthquake. We should be able to tank out at least 1 Earthquake. But otherwise, if it's Sludge Wave and or Hydro Cannon, we should be relatively okay. For the most part. With that, we'll go ahead and tank out this one, because no matter what, we should be able to survive it. It is going to be Earthquake. Does hurt quite a bit. Does get us well into the yellow, but, you know, again, we're still kicking. We're still kicking. And that, we're going to fire off another Dragon Claw their way. Now with that, I'm assuming this time around it's going to be a Hydro Cannon, which I'm assuming we'll be able to handle much, much better. Yep, there we go. Does get us well into the red, which is a little bit concerning. But, you know, okay. And that is why it was concerning, because they brought in Togekiss to seal the deal, and I could not respond in time, which is, well, that's just on me. But in the meantime, they brought out Togekiss, in which case I will respond with a Walrein. That, I'm definitely going to want to shield out this one in case it's Ancient Power or Flamethrower. It's actually Aerial Ace. I don't really know if I have a response for that. I mean, I probably should have been able to tank it, but it's probably good to try and block it out as much as I can anyway, because, well, Charm does so much damage in and of itself. Any loss of HP from anything else would probably have pretty much sealed my demise. So that's the story I'm going with, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, the next mon that you're bringing out is a Lowland Muck, into which case I am going to respond with Escavalier. With that, I'm assuming next move is going to be Dark Pulse. It is. How do we fare? We fare okay. We're alright. We're alright. Well into the yellow, but we do have Drill Run at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that to their way. Ooh, get them well into the red. Nice, nice. And with that, I'm actually gonna let Escavalier bite the dust. RIP, buddy. I thought about it, I really did. But with that, Mostly because I also forgot that their last mon is Spomper. Anyway, we seem to have been experiencing a little bit of technical difficulty, but after a barrage of fast moves in what was apparently a split second, we have returned. We have cleared out the Swampert, and with a little bit of extra powder snow, we managed to clear the Alolan Muck and secure ourselves victory number 4 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh my goodness. So we're definitely ending on a positive note. We got 4 wins out of 4 with this one. We have 1 final match in us. Let's see if we can seal it. Let's get that sweep 5-0. Fingers crossed. Hopefully I didn't jinx it. Knock on wood. As we go into our final match against Samu Kinha 92. Alright, Samu, what do you got? First matchup is going to be up against a standard Muck. I believe standard Muck still can know Dark Pulse, so that's definitely something I'm going to want to look out for a little bit. But right now, Poison Jab isn't really doing all too much to my Giratina, so I don't have to worry so far. With that though, we're going to keep on keeping on. Gonna go ahead and try and tank out this first one. I think even if it is Dark Rose, it's just going to get us well into yellow, if anything. Yeah. Definitely don't want to tank out a second one, that's for certain, but, you know, we live to tell. We live to tell the tale. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off another Dragon Claw, get them well into the yellow. And with that, I'm actually going to go ahead and swap out for my Escavalier, who is also able to handle their... well, they were able to handle the Poison Jabs fairly well, but now they're up against a Shadow Snorlax, into which case I'm going to waste no time here, just go straight for the Mega Horn. I am going to go ahead and shield out here because Superpower would probably be something I don't want to deal with. It is indeed Superpower. Thank goodness for shields. Let's just go ahead and get that Shadow Snorlax right on out of here. I don't want to deal with it. Thank you very much. With that, actually I'm going to try and tank out this. Okay, it's going to be Dark Pulse. Does get us well into the red. So we are currently in even footing when it comes to HP, it appears. But I do have Drill Run out the way, so either clear out. Okay, we do manage to clear out the Muck. And with that, the final mon to deal with is going to be a Clefable. Oh, buddy. And it's a Clefable that has both of its shields still remaining. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's a very big problem. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and fire off an Icicle Spear. Clear out shield number 1. Get to another Icicle Spear. Maybe. Definitely gonna want to use a My Shield here because I need as much health in my Walrein as I possibly can. This is not the time to be playing around with health. Let's go ahead and fire another Icicle Spear. That's Icicle Spear number 2. Now the big question is, do I keep going for the Icicle Spears or do I go for the Earthquake? I've decided on the Earthquake. It may not have Stab, but dang, is it a nuke. Get you well into the red. Maybe bringing back Giratina this early might have been a bad idea. So with that... Ooh, we tied it out. We tied it out. And unfortunately, that counts as a loss. But dang. Did we... dang, did that come down to the wire. My goodness. Oh my goodness. We try our best. Maybe the Giratina switch wasn't the greatest of ideas. Or maybe that's what kind of sort of saved us in the end. Who really knows? But nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. And at the very least, we managed to mirror out our previous Great League set with 4 wins out of 5 in this Ultra League set. So with that, I can go ahead and claim this 700 Stardust. We got ourselves a Charge TM. Always nice to see. We got a Woobat. Oh, Yuri Avenger, hello, welcome back to the stream. 401 is great, GG's, thank you very much. I was not expecting it to go as well as it did, but hey, we did it. And we got Woobat candy, hey. Anyway, speaking of candy, we also got ourselves 3 rare candies, and we are now... we are like 1 or 2 wins away from rank 17. So, that's exciting. Alright, so we were off to a pretty rough start in our first Great League set with 1 win out of 5. We managed to bounce back strong with our Ultra League set with 4 wins and 1 tie, which unfortunately counted as a loss, but you know, it still is what it is. Definitely take the 4 wins, but now the limits are off. The floaties are gone. We technically didn't have floaties in the past other 2, but we're going into the deep infinite ocean, the unlimited CP range. That is Master League. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. I am pretty sure I am nowhere near prepared for this. But nonetheless, we're gonna try. We're gonna try for it. We've been pleasantly surprised before. We've been expectedly disappointed as well. So the only real way to find out how this one's gonna go is to jump into the basic rewards. Let's go. Jump into Master League, and this time around we got ourselves 100% IV Dragonite, rocking Dragon Breath as well as Dragon Claw, and its new charge move in its arsenal, Superpower. Excited to try that one out. In the middle, we have the ever tried and true Dialga, rocking Dragon Breath, as well as Iron Head, I believe, and Draco Meteor. And closing out, we have Ho-Oh, rocking Incinerate, as well as Sacred Fire and Brave Bird. Definitely need to hydrate as much as I can before this one. This one's gonna be a doozy. Okay. Team is set. Hydration is set. Let's go ahead and see if we can find our first match. There we go. Alright, so first match in the Master League is going to be against Cody Carey. Is that Bricks? And on the best, Cody, let's see what you got. First matchup is going to be against a Kyogre. Kyogre's cool. I like Kyogre. Ooh, with that, they're going to switch out for the Melmetal. Interesting. With that, yep, they were fully expecting the properly expecting the Dragon Claw. I'm assuming they're expecting Superpower now, so let's see if we can bait out that shield. Oh no. They read me like a fiddle. They read me like a fiddle. With that though, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Ho to deal with the Melmetal. Right now, we definitely want to try and avoid those rocks as much as we possibly can. So, unfortunately, I am going to be burning out both of my shields on this one. Well, it is what it is. With that, though, we do have an opportunity to burn the Melmetal right off the field. So let's go ahead and try that. Yeah, we do. That Melmetal is no more, but now we are once again face to face with the Kyogre, who I'm assuming Could very well possibly be deleting my Ho-Oh off the map with Surf. Ooh, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Ho-Oh hanging in there by a thread. Let's go ahead and chuck a Brave Bird their way. Manage to at the very least clear out one of their shields, so I will take that. With that, we can go ahead and bring back Dragonite, fire off a Dragon Claw their way. Probably not going to do all too much damage, but you know, at the very least get a little bit, get them well into the red. I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, with that, Kyogre gaining a good amount of energy there. What you gonna fire? It's gonna be Thunder. Oof, getting that neutral damage in today. Well, in any event, we do manage to clear out the Kyogre, into which case the final one to deal with is going to be Origin Form Giratina. The good news is our fast move is putting in quite a good amount of work. The bad news is we took the full force of a Shadow Ball there. Not a place I like to be, honestly. Alright, with that, do we have enough in us to finish off the... Nope. We came close, but they do have one final charge move hitting us. I'm assuming, yep, it's going to be Ominous Wind. Just enough to seal the deal. RIPs for us, but nonetheless, GG's all around. So on the positive side, we're able to get close. But can we seal the deal? Can we seal the deal and get ourselves a win in Master League today? I guess time will tell. As we go into match number 2 against Ian the Bomb Jones, I think. Alright, Ian. First roundup is going to be up against a Garchomp. It is a Garchomp rockin' Dragon Tail. Definitely packing quite a punch there. With that, I am going to go ahead and fire off a Dragon Claw your way. Clear out your shield. In that case, I'm going to go ahead and bring in Dialga, who should be able to tank out your Dragon Tail much better. I'm going to go ahead and shield out this one, though, because I'm pretty sure... Okay, it's going to be Outrage. Definitely something I don't want to tank out as well. That is for certain. Alright, now the big question is... I'm assuming they're going to try and they were going to try and tank this out regardless. Oh no, they're actually going to use up the second shield there. Interesting. Okay. I respect your decision. I respect that. I respect that. Alright, with that, they're going to respond in kind with Superpower. I'm going to go ahead and let my Dialga bite the dust here. RIP, buddy, you have served well. And with that, we're coming hot with the Ho-Oh. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here because I'm assuming the next one's going to be Rock Slide, and that is going to hurt quite a bit if I try to tank that out. Alright, and with that, waste no time here because Rock Slide comes in real quick. Let's go ahead and Sacred Fire that Melmetal right on out of here. And with that, the next mon is going to be a Rhyperior. Can I get to Dragon Claw before my demise? Nope, unfortunately. And unfortunately, my last mon to deal with it is going to be Ho-Oh, who is going to be... I'm assuming he's going to be decimated by Rock Wrecker in a few moments. Yep, there it is. So, big RIPs there. Rhyperior coming in clutch for them at the end. But nonetheless, GG's all around. Alright, so unfortunately, not off to a great start. We are 0-2 in this round. We still have 3 matches in us. Let's see if we can pick things up, get our first win as we go against Black 26 Knight. Alright, And first matchup is going to be up against a Togekiss, so I am definitely going to want to nope right on out of there. Thank you very much. And with that... Alright, so... to recap what has happened, they had Togekiss, I switched in for Ho-Oh, but Togekiss has now been swapped out for Tyranitar, who is currently biting my Ho-Oh to death. I am actually going to go ahead and shield out here since I do have a charge move at the ready. It's not going to be all that effective of a charge move, but, you know, we have it. Might as well use it. And that we're going to fire off Sacred Fire their way, and we actually do clear out both of their shields at the very least, so, you know, take whatever victories I get. You can, I guess. Alright, well, in any event, I'll go ahead and bring back Dragonite. I'm going to try and... Nah, I'm not gonna try to tank that, just in case it's... Okay, it's going to be Crunch, so I guess we didn't have to worry all too much there, but... Sneaky suspicion they might have been saving up a little bit extra energy. I mean, granted it's Bite, so it doesn't really give that much energy, but, you know, the paranoia is still real, you know. Paranoia is still real. Alright, well, in any event, that takes care of the Tyranitar. Now we have a Togekiss to deal with, into which case, well, Dragon Breath is not going to do all too much. Iron Head should be able to pack a decent punch. I'm hoping. Oh yeah, there it is. Alright, so... Thank you very much to Dialga for getting the Togekiss well into the red. Unfortunately, this is where we say goodbye. RIP, you have served well. Alright, with that... Ooh, okay. Waste no time here. Probably should have just fired off the Dragon Claw the moment I landed on the field, but you know, it is what it is. But in any event, the final one to deal with is going to be a Melmetal. Let's see if we can one-shot it off the map with superpower. I don't think we can, but hey, miracles happen. Alright, unfortunately that is going to be a no. So unfortunately this is going to be the end of my Dragonite and the end of this match. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. So right now we are looking at an 0-3, unfortunately. But, you know. Could be a sign that I may need to make one quick adjustment. Give me one brief moment. I'm gonna make a couple of adjustments actually. Pardon the music change. Switch you out for you. But you can tell what I did there, possibly. And I'm gonna switch out you for you. Alright. Team changes in place. Hopefully this gets us some better results for the final two matches of Master League. Basically, I've made Dialga my best buddy, so we get a little bit of extra CP boost, and in exchange for Dragonite, I have decided to start out with the ever-tried and true Kyogre. I was about to say Kyogre. I don't know why. Never called a Kyogre in my life. Anyway. So yeah, Kyogre with Waterfall, Surf, and Blizzard currently leading the pack. Let's see if this tips the scales a little bit more in our favor as we go into match number 4. Possibly. It might possibly help. Do I have enough time for water? I do. Wow. Oh, excuse me. Alright, match number 4. against Bjorn 000. Starting out with all things a Galissapod. What am I fighting right now? What am I doing? I don't know. It's gonna be hitting with X Scissor, getting that good neutral damage, I guess. In any event, I'm just gonna go ahead and swap out for my Dialga. They're gonna switch out for Togekiss, into which case I go ahead and hit them with an Iron Head. Probably clear out their first shield, I'm assuming. Oh no, I actually do manage to hit the Togekiss, interestingly enough. And with that, we're gonna be saying goodbye to our Dialga, unfortunately. R.I.P. buddy, you have served well. Oh no, you're still alive. Okay, you're alive for one more. You're alive for one more charm, but whatever damage you can muster, I guess. But in any event, we do manage to clear out the Togekiss, into which case we are now dealing with the Galissapod once again. I don't recall if they have any. Well, I know for sure Galissapod doesn't have any potent charge moves, if I remember Galissapod correctly. It's just a lot of really annoying fast charge moves. Alright, well, in any event, fired off Brave Bird their way, did manage to clear out the shield there, brought back Kyogre. I don't know why that's the theme for today. Brought back Kyogre. And now, just to keep my Kyogre alive for a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and shield out here. It's going to be X Scissor. Probably won't have done all too much to us, but just in case. And let's go ahead and fire a Surf their way, and I believe... Okay, it's not enough to clear it totally, but enough to get a little bit extra energy. So, I guess I'll take that. Alright, with that. Final one to deal with is going to be a Garchomp. This one's going to be interesting. All depends on how much damage we can get in with the Brave Bird. Chips are on the table. Everything on the line. What do you give me? Ah, they had one final charge move at the ready. One final Sand Tomb, I'm assuming. We are on the verge of greatness with this one. On the precipice of one final win. But unfortunately, it ends in a loss. A really close loss, so I can't be mad. But a loss nonetheless. RIPs, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Well. We've come to the final match. One last time. One last Master League battle. One last chance for this team to redeem itself. Let's see if we can at the very least end with one single win of this Master League set as we go into our final match against Palmy BBBBB. Alright, Palmy BBBBBB. Is that why you're BBBBB? Anyway, they started out with the Mewtwo. They have decided to nope right on out of there and switch in for the Dragonite. I have decided to switch in for my Dialga, and I think, yep, it's gonna be Dragon Claw, so we should be able to tank that out. Did not feel like they charged up enough energy for Superpower. I know it's relatively close, but yeah, I felt a little too quick for Superpower. It could have been possible that I was not paying proper attention, which is, I will admit, is very, very possible, but, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, well, there's the Superpower. Alright, so with that, we say goodbye to our Dialga, RIP, you served well. But with that, we do manage to clear out the Dragonite, and now we have the Mewtwo to deal with once again. This time around, we do have Surf at the ready, so we'll go ahead and fire that, get them well into the yellow. And with that... Okay. With that, they're gonna go ahead and switch in for the Excadrill. I'm gonna go ahead and fire off a Surf their way and just straight up clear that one out. With that, we might as well go ahead and use up our shields here. It's gonna be Ice Beam. All right, there we go. It took us a minute. It took us a full set, but we managed to get ourselves our first and final win of Master League in this set. GG's all around. And with that, we can go ahead and claim this 700 Stardust, as well as we've secured the one win we needed to make it to rank 17. Heyo, I'll take that. I'll take that. Alright, so that pretty much... What a roller coaster of a night. Starting out a little bit on the rough side in Great League with 1 win out of 5. Dominating Ultra League, I guess however best we can, with 4 wins out of 5. And finally closing out with 1 final win, and our only win in Master League, with 1 win out of 5. So... all in all, I'd say it's a fairly solid night. Yeah, and speaking of, I think it's probably a good time to call it a night. A little bit of a shorter stream this time around, but admittedly I did start late, so that's kind of on me. My apologies. But at the very least, we got to do a little bit of everything in this stream. So a little bit of Great League, a little bit of Ultra League, a little bit of Master League. So I'm cool with that. Yeah, might do a little bit more Great League battles just to see if I can redeem myself on the side. May or may not post some of those battles later on our YouTube channel, so if you do want to check that out, you can go ahead and subscribe. And speaking of, if you do want to check out our future streams, you can also follow us on Twitch and, again, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Both of which are Voyaging Trainer. If you do want to keep up to date with all of our stream schedules, as well as, just our general daily happenings, you can check us out on our social medias, Twitter and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. And for any Twitch exclusive streams like this one, if you do want to catch up on the previous VODs, for all of our Twitch exclusive streams, you can check us out on our sister channel, Voyage Archives. Admittedly, I've been a little bit behind on posting the VODs there, but should be a wave of VODs coming in sometime soon. Yeah, in any event, once again, thank you very much to all of you who tuned into this one. Thank you to Yuri Adventure for hanging out in the chat for a little bit. Greatly appreciated. And yeah, thank you again for tuning in, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next stream. See you.